Thank you, ArenaNet, for letting me stay in that instance and complete that. I thought the server would just... I thought the festival was going to shut down in my face 36 minutes ago. All the banners are gone, all the random holographic NPCs are gone. All that's left is... oh, my little super angry... mini super angry cloud. That's all that's left. Something new they added. Previously, they had, you could talk to Moto, and he was the primary merchant, or he was the only merchant. Yeah, so that's what it's going to look like for the next 11 months. You're just going to see this. But they added the two merchants here, the vendor, or I'm sorry, the weapons vendor, and they added this one. Previously, these were all in one vendor. It was just Moto, but now they're all... Let's see, baubles. 822 baubles, really? From where? It's an extra 72.
Discover through collaboration.
Huh. I think I've ever held 822 baubles at one time.
Pattern perception promotes puzzle performance.
That is impressive. That for the
Jump
daily.
in and surprise yourself.
If you're going solo in the Super Adventure Box, I would always advise that you don't open any of the chests. As long as you have more than 250, don't open any chests when you're inside any of the zones. When you're actually inside the game itself, don't open any of them because they just take up extra space. Currently, we can only carry noise. Loud noises! We can only carry 750 baubles at one time, and so why would you... I mean, but you can store those extra baubles because they're just going to sit there. They're just going to keep hanging out. And you also can't put them into your shared inventory because shared inventory and invisible bags also count. They are also part of your bauble count. So don't even collect them. Just let them sit there. They're going to sit there forever. So, you know, don't open those chests in the game itself. You know, wait till you get in the lobby, then open them up. Let's see. It's time to put all this away. I have a lot of furniture coins.
Excelsior.
Super Adventure Weapons Box. I'm stockpiling these just because I don't know which ones to pick. And I don't have many of them. Let's see, baubles, or bauble bubbles, don't lose those. Oh, I almost have a full stack. I'm going to have a full stack by the,
But I'm a merchant.
I think in 2 months I'll have a full stack of bauble bubbles. By the way, here's my proof. There's Zone 1,
My counsel
Zone
will
2,
hear about
and
this.
Zone 3 is
I
missing
have
all of a
rights.
sudden.
Why am I arguing with a golem?
Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Or did I not do him on... Oh, I didn't! Oh, wait, I could have sworn I did World 1 Zone 3 on Tribulation. Huh. Oh well. It's not going to affect me so terribly. It's not going to concern me much. Let's see, I'm going to move these. And my infinite continue coin. Very, very valuable. Very valuable. If you ever get the chance, get that infinite continue coin. It is so worth it. Because I get to save so many baubles because of that. The infinite continue coin definitely pays for itself. Because if you have to keep purchasing continue coins and extra health potions, then you're eating up 25, 30, 50 baubles at a turn. So the infinite continue coin, you get to save tons of baubles. It's very, very much worth it. The Super B-Dog mail carrier, whatever, and the Super Adventure Fun Box, I still see those pop up, you know, a couple times a year, so whatever on this one. Are not included due to purchase limits. I'm not exactly sure why. I think you only get like one of them. Oh, I've got 2 of them.
How may I
I
assist?
think you get them for every tribulation run you do. I think you get one of these. Actually, I could take the continue coins with me. Because those continue coins, like, I'm not going to use any of them. Should hang on to a 5 just in case. I don't know. Nope. Wrong one. Crimson Assassin weapons. Again, I don't know which one I would want to get, so I'm not gonna... I'm stockpiling those. Let's see. Continue coins are mostly for, what's it called? Unlocking, What? No! No! Did I just do that? Oh, I just did that backwards. Oh, I purchased continue coins. Oh! I did that backwards. Thank God you can convert them either way. Because I just screwed that up royally. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. That scared me. Look at that. Poof.
Farewell.
Oh, I've got 230. Well, okay. Later today, in was it in 5? Or actually, it's almost 4. In a little less than 4 hours, I'll be able to turn this into a full stack. So I'm going to have another Bauble by the end of today. I'm sorry, Bauble. Bauble is the name of a Nintendo game, an NES game from the 80s, which is where the name Bauble comes from, by the way.
I offer the best prices around.
Okay, so I'm going to take those fancy furniture coins. I have a lot of those. And
How may I assist you?
Bauble, I'm going to stick that there. And okay, and I'm going to take all these fancy furniture coins to my guild hall because I have no use for them. I am not a scribe. Don't really plan to be one either. Whatever. Let's see. Representative. Guild decoration trader. There it is.
How wonderful to see you.
Yes, it's wonderful to see you too. Super Cloud, continue coin. I have 320. I can't do that. 250. I can't do that. 25. What's going on? Oh, don't tell me I can only purchase one at a time. Oh, I'm going to be pissed if I can only purchase one at a time. I've got 320 of these things. You want me to buy them one at a time? Oh, this is... Oh, now you get online, Seraph. Oh, this is going to take forever. I've got 320 of these things, and you expect me to go back and forth the whole time? Oh, you know what? I'm going to do... Okay, first of all... Let me buy these in bulk, damn it! Because they're account bound, aren't they? Yeah, they're account bound, so I couldn't put them in the guild bank even if I wanted to. We should leave a few for. I don't know what I'd use continue coins for because I have the infinite continue coin. Well, that's not true. I purchased my the mini super angry cloud. I needed an infinite continue coin. Oh, there's a whole story of bullshit behind that. I needed to merge 3 gem store minis that I purchased with an infinite continue coin, and then you get the mini super angry cloud. So, but beyond that, I have no use for continue coins. I just hope the scribes and Fire and Ice have use for them. There's got to be other decorations, because I remember there were other decorations. I thought there were. I can't believe I can't sell these by the stack. This is so stupid. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. No, this didn't happen. No, don't do this to me. Don't tell me I just put 100 continue coins, or turned over 100 furniture coins over to the guild hall when I could have sold them to a trader. Please don't tell me I just sold 100 coins for no reason whatsoever. Fancy furniture. No! Oh wait, no, you're purchasing fancy furniture. Oh no, don't tell me. Where is it? Continue coin. Store reserved 1, 2, 3. Wait, am I buying? Yeah, you're buying a fancy furniture. So, okay, so the question is, can I sell them for baubles? If I could sell them, that'd be fantastic. No, I don't think I can sell them.
Farewell.
It's not gonna give me a choice. Thought maybe if I could change furniture coins into baubles, I'd be making bauble over fist. But unfortunately, this is the only thing you can spend them on. If it turns out there was another way to convert these things into baubles, I would be so pissed, because I had 320 of them, and put them all into a decoration that he's probably never going to use. It's not like she did in the previous guild hall. There was a whole jumping puzzle that we had built up in the previous guild hall before we moved here. I have no idea if she's used it. Not that it really matters. I don't care about the decorations much, but... And I'm not a scribe, so I'm not going to use them. Why can't I buy these in bulk? Oh my god. Give me some in packs of 10 or something. Let me... Stupid power-up sound effect every single time, or the level-up sound. This is fun. Yay. You know, if you don't look at the counter, you don't wonder about how many are left. You just kind of get wrapped up in the monotony. You don't pay attention to it anymore. Or you don't worry about it anymore. But that being said, god damn it, 320 is a lot. 20 left. Okay, so I've done this 300 times now. Getting near the bottom. If I could convert these into baubles for myself, that would be great. But the only thing it's used for is in the Mystic Forge for, it's done, finally. Oh. She's probably not even on right now. Oh, no, she is on. It's like, you better fucking use those things! Oh, I just remembered. Because the Super Adventure Festival is gone, you no longer see the Super Adventure box in the loading screen for Rata Sum. It usually sits right there. But now it's gone. So yes, the festival is at its end. And its homages to Nintendo and Sega and PlayStation and PC gaming even, I think PC gaming slips in a little bit here and there, is at its end. Yay. A little bittersweet, but honestly, I'm kind of glad it's over. Like 20 days, or how many? Yeah, 20 days is kind of long enough for me. Because other than doing it over and over and over, and eventually learning the secrets, it wears on me eventually. Because it's only 6 maps, and that's it. With a bunch of checkpoints in between. So, and I'm not huge on the skins and the only thing I've like really wanted, desperately
Until next
needed
time.
was this. I wanted this. because I genuinely like the music.
Too long. I put in a request for a transfer.
You'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war.
I like the music more of World 2 than I do World 1. I made a huge mistake a couple of days before the 2018 festival opened up. I accidentally cannot transfer right now. I accidentally grabbed the World 1 box, which I totally didn't want to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, the songs are nice, but like I wanted the Season 2 version. And that's Shortcut Worm. That's Kingdom of Fungus. That's King Toad. So that was really kind of the big thing that I wanted out of it. The other big thing that was introduced, excuse me, hiccups suddenly. The other big thing that was introduced this year specifically, is they finally gave us a node for our home instances. Now I've already mined, I've already harvested mine for today. And it's going to reset in 4 hours exactly, a little less than 4 hours. But here it is right here. Here's the bauble. And it'll give you 24 baubles per day, or, per day that you harvest. So that's almost 25. So that's 25, if you do 24 times 4, that's just shy of 100. If you do 24 times 8, that's just shy of 100, or that's just shy of 200. You throw in an extra 3 days, so in 13 days you can easily collect 250 baubles, and then you can take it to the Super Adventure Box merchant and exchange it for a bauble bubble. You can get a bauble bubble every 13 days. I wish it had been an even 25 per day, so it would have been more of 12 days, but I'm not going to complain because the fact that every 13 days you're going to get a new bauble bubble, it's easily going to pay for itself, which is 32 bauble bubbles, I think, for the initial purchase of the node itself. Within 1 year, I think it's 330 days or something like that, you will make up the cost of purchasing this. Now I've got, I put it back in my bank. But yeah, I'm so glad that they gave this to us. I'm really, really happy they gave this to us. Not skins, not minis or food drops or something like that. Although you can purchase food for reasons and things and stuff from the merchants. But we actually get actual baubles itself. I am so happy. That's right up there with Aurelium, which you mine from here, and the other Season 3 and Season 4 nodes that act as currency in their individual maps. I just got, was it Deflorite Stone or whatever it's called? Somewhere in here. I think it drops right here. Anyways, I just got that. And it's yet another currency that I can use up. And then there's petrified wood that pops up over here, and that can be used as a, let's see, yeah, petrified wood is right there. And what's the one over here? I think these are jade crystals, something like that. Yeah, and those are all unique currencies that are only available to those individual zones. And so, and for 2 or 3 years now, since I've been playing, I've been wanting a bauble node of some kind so that we can build up our cash while we're in the off season. And lo and behold, they actually give. Wow, did I not grab this? I might have forgotten to grab this. Oh, I forgot to grab it. Okay, immaterial. But anyways, that was kind of the big thing that I wanted from the Super Adventure box this year. They gave us the node. Yes, I wanted World 3, but I also wanted a node so we could do a little bit of harvesting. And one bauble every 13 days That is fantastic. That's great. I mean, think of it this way. Harvesting a stack of anything, whether it's baubles or defluorite crystals or jade crystals or petrified wood logs or whatever it is, getting a stack of anything in your home instance within 13 days is basically impossible unless you're using a dedicated tool, a dedicated harvesting infinite use tool of some kind. So getting a stack of baubles and then converting it into a bauble bubble every 13 days. Oh, yes, absolutely. I am so grateful. Thank you, Arena. Thank you. Now, can we pretty please have World 3 in 2019? That would be great. Alright, I'm done. I still enjoy the Super Adventure Box, I really do. It is fun. If you enjoy the game, if you enjoy, 2D games of the past, you will enjoy this. Don't think of it as jumping puzzles. You can practice with jumping puzzles, but don't think of it as a jumping puzzle, because if you go into it thinking it's going to be a jumping puzzle, and you don't like jumping puzzles, then you're going to be disappointed. But just keep in mind, jumping puzzles were specifically inspired by platforming. The Super Adventure Box just takes that to its logical conclusion and says, hey, how about we go the correct direction? It says, hey, here's an homage to video games of the past. And I think they pulled it off gloriously. Now they need to do, now they need to do is top-down shooters, or like Asteroids, or was it Missile Command, Rally on the Atari, the Rally game, the two race cars or something like that. Now they need to find some way of doing that. Sneaking those in there somehow. That would be great. I heard somewhere that recently that the amount of effort or the amount of energy and time and effort that ArenaNet puts into a complete chapter of a living world season. Let's see, story journal, Living World Season 4. The amount of effort that they put into a Living World season is pretty much the same amount of effort that is required to make a complete world, or at least a complete zone. So it's about the same amount of effort. So if they could easily start doing, I want that guy's title. Honors and Applied Jumping. Oh, speaking of which, there was another thing. I want them to, anyways, yes, I want them to take the time and effort to make World 3. That's an absolute must. I want them to finish this. And they have a whole year, starting today, they have a whole year to do it. So it's like, yeah, they can absolutely do it. No. I forgot to mention, in the, whatchamacallit, in the Pain Cliffs, there's an achievement, and I actually went over it last night when I did the thing. Or was that earlier today? It was earlier today. I mentioned that bee dog that's called Cat. If you feed a piranha to that thing, you will get a cat in your home instance. Now I just have to find it. The holographic kit in here, no, that is not it, because you can get that from Rata Sum. I have to find it. Where is it? Where is it? It's usually here somewhere. It's not those three, because those are the dumb cats. It's not him. Let's see. Stop throwing it around the corner there. There you are, right there. Here he is. Honors and Applied Jumping. So if he can stop moving, you will notice that when he walks, she, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell from back here. There's a little bauble trail. There's a little trail of baubles behind it. God, where are you going? And it has honors and applied jumping. It throws baubles, by the way, I'd like to point out. And the other cool thing about it is if you look at its collar, you'll see that it has a very, very... Oh, seriously? If you look at its collar, you'll see that it has a tiny bauble instead of a bell or instead of an ID tag. And it has little bauble magic glowy particles coming out the top of it, and it says honors in applied jumping. So yes, this right here is your reward for doing that whole take a piranha across those vertical pillars, take it through 2 pagodas, take it through the all those assassins, navigate all the clouds and the dart walls, and climb to the top of the pagoda, and then you feed that bee-dog, I mean cat. This is the reward right here. This is the achievement. Now whether it actually spends actual... Very adorable. Very, very adorable. Of course you can interact with it. Oh wait, there is a way you can interact it. Let's see. Here it is. Hollow Scepter storage case, which is purchased separately. Did I just lose you? There you are. Put it here. It throws baubles. That's awesome. Yes, and then there's... I don't know if this does it. Oh, that's how you pet them. Okay. So every time you use one, they get all cutesy. Duh. Wink? What does that mean? So yes, there's and I wish I had that honors in applied jumping. What pisses me off, and I'll you know what? I don't need to put that on camera. So yes, there's the 2 proofs, the node and the cat. Good times. Okay. And my mini super angry cloud, which cost me way more than I was willing to put out, and or cost me way more than I was willing to spend, and I was not happy about how that turned out. Okay, and so with that, this is the EV Unit 4A saying thanks for tuning in.